Hello and welcome to this varsity softball matchup between Schwano and Mosinee. I'm Brett McNamara and you're listening to Zaleski Sports on YouTube. And we have a very competitive matchup today for you between two very well-coached teams. If you remember it, Mosinee and Schwano did face off against each other last season in the regional finals where Mosinee did win this game, or that game. And it was a very close one. But today, looking to get back on track is Schwano. They are 3-1 overall on the season. The team consists of 5 seniors, 6 juniors, 3 sophomores, and 1 freshman. And they did face Mishicot High School last night in Mishicot. Just a reminder, it's brought to you by Bacchus Family Chiropractic, and Rothschild provides you personalized chiropractic care no matter what issue your body is battling with. Migraines and anxiety, distress, or a wide variety of youth issues. Let Bacchus Family Chiropractor give you back the life you deserve. As it's going to be Mosinee as the home team today. As getting it started for Schwano is going to be number 3, Ella Stubber. And pitching for Mosinee is going to be number 7, Maggie Waller. Looks like everybody's ready. And here we go. Pitch from Waller. Up and outside. 1-0 on the count. Mosinee just did play right before this, picking up the win. So here's the second pitch here from Waller. Ground ball to the shortstop. Out. And 1 away now for Schwano. As up will come to the play is the lefty, number 2, Marissa Tomaszek. Here's a pitch from Waller. That's a deep drive, and it's caught in the outfield. What a catch there from the left fielder, number 12, Peyton Allen, the sophomore. As it looked like it was going to cut right in between the center fielder and the left fielder, Allen. But she catches that one, and it's 2 away now for Schwano. Here's the pitch. Cut to the third baseman, all the way across and out. A 1-2-3 inning here for Mosinee. And a nice job there from this Mosinee squad after picking up the win earlier. This is brought to you by Varney Brothers Kitchen and Bath. From full bathrooms to kitchen remodels and new construction, Varney Brothers Kitchen and Bath is your local builder specializing in 2 most important rooms in your home. Start your path to a beautiful new bathroom or kitchen with Varney Brothers Kitchen and Bath. As pitching for Schwano will be number 8, Cadence Myers, the junior. And catching for her will be number 7, Lauren Seehafer. So 1-2-3 inning for Mosinee. So we go to the bottom of the first now. And what seems to be about 2-minute top of the first inning. So great job here from Mosinee to get this one going. Mosinee has 2 seniors, 5 juniors, and 5 sophomores. So very bright future for Mosinee. So they just faced Eau Claire North a couple days ago. They went 29-2 last season, lost in the D2 state championship against Waupun. So they're looking to keep that going and try and get back to the state title and win it all this year. As it looks like they're ready here in the bottom of the first. It'll be leading off for Mosinee, number 35, Talon Jershile. As that's going to hit the field, not really a mound, so as we're in the Green Heck Turner Center. It's 1-0 now. Cadence Myers looking to find a strike zone. Once again, hits the ground. And it's 2-0 now to the junior. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Fouled away. On foul balls, if it does hit the top of the roof, it is considered out if it's in the field of play. Saw it last game for Mosinee a couple times. Wouldn't be surprised if we see more of it today. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is now 2-2 after starting off 2-0. Here in the bottom of the first inning. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Grounder to the shortstop. Overthrown. And looks like they're thinking about going 2, but decided not to, and it'll be an error for Schwano, and that's the first base runner of the day here for either team. As it's going to be number 22, Peyton. As it pitches across the play and stealing second base is Talon Jershile. As her sister, Peyton Jershile, is batting now. So runner in scoring position now for Mosinee as they're looking to strike early here. Here's the pitch from Myers. Fouled off. It's 0-2 now. Myers looking to get out of it here. Nobody away yet, as that's going to hit the ground. Going for third, and she's safe. So she steals second and third. And now, the base runner in scoring position. A very good chance at an early RBI opportunity for Mosinee, as that just misses the strike zone. And it's 2-2 now. Myers is looking to get the big out here in the bottom of the first. This would be very beneficial for Schwano. Here's the pitch. That's low and away. Base runner was thinking about trying to go home, but decided to halt everything and go back to third. So full count now to Peyton Jershile. Here's the pitch. Chopper. Runner's going to score. And Peyton is also safe. So both sisters are safe, as one gets to first. And we have gotten our first run of the ball game here from Mosinee. So 1-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. Is up to bat now. It's number 34, Addison Henrich. Here's the pitch. Okay. Thank you. Here's Henrik now. Grounder. Almost gets through. It's an infield hit, though, for Henrik, as it's 3 hits in a row now for Mosinee. As it looks like they're taking it to them here early in the first inning. Here's Myers now with the pitch. Fouled off from, believe it's number 7, Maggie Waller. That's correct. 0-1 now. Low and away. Evens out the count 1-1. Run on first and second. One already across. Here's the pitch from Myers. Swing and a miss. Ball does get past the catcher, and that's going to go out of play. Kind of sneaks underneath that net. And there's going to be a runner now on second and third for Mosinee. So Waller looking to bring in 2 off of a base hit. Here's Myers. Up and high, 2-2 now to Waller. Waller, the standalone senior on this Mosinee roster. Here's the pitch from Myers. Chopper, foul. So still 2-2 now. Schwano's trying to get out of it. No outs yet. Here's Myers, and that's going to go. They're going to go to the plate now. And the runner's going to be safe at home. And it's 2-0 now. Mosinee is the runner from second. Goes all the way to third. Full count now to Waller. So bottom of the first, 2-0. Myers still trying to get out of this one. The runner in scoring position as well. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a strike 3 call. A big out there for Schwano. They really needed that one. And now up to the plate's going to be number 23, Megan True. True looking to bring the runner from third base home. That's going to be outside. 1-0 now. Here's the pitch. That's going to be fair. Going all the way. Cross back home. No. Kind of a awkward slide situation from Henrik, but she does get across the plate. 2 outs now for Schwano. It's 3-0 Mosinee. So a great job here for Mosinee to start. And I don't know if it was the field or just the way she decided if she didn't want to slide or not, but kind of stumbled there. Here's the pitch now for Myers, and that's in there for a strike. So a great job here from Mosinee to start. So they'll look to continue that throughout the whole ball game. Here's the pitch from Myers. Ooh, right off the pitcher, and that's going to be a tough play, and they're not going to be able to get her out. So a base hit here from Emily Verhassel. She gets the infield base hit. As it was a comebacker to the mound. As now will be Peyton Allen, who made a spectacular catch in the top of the first. And that just got into the strike zone. Very close call there, but they gave her the strike. Myers settling in now. Here's the 0-1. Chopper to short. And got her. And that's going to be the end of the first inning. Mosinee does bring across 3 as we head to the top of the second. It's brought to you by Infinity Exteriors. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind roofing, sliding, and windows built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality you can trust. As it will be Maggie Waller pitching for Mosinee here in the top of the second inning, and up to bat will be number 8, the pitcher, Candace Myers, who struggled in the start of the first inning but settled in. As it looks like they're ready to play the bottom or the top of the second here. Here's the pitch from Waller. That's going to be low and away for a ball. So Schwano trying to tie this ball game up or take the lead here, or at least cut the lead. As on deck is number 23, Hannah Yeager, as that's going to be in there for a strike. So 1-1 now to the pitcher, Myers. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now for Schwano. No outs. Top of the second. As Waller looks to get the strikeout. She does. So a strikeout there for Mosinee, as they're going right through this lineup to start for Schwano, as it's going to be number 23, Hannah Yeager, up to bat. So here comes the pitch from Waller. Ground ball to the second baseman. First time she's seen action today. And 2 away now for Schwano. So a great start here for Mosinee. As Schwano looks to get the bats going here. As number 17, Gracie Johnson, will come up to bat for Schwano. Here's the pitch. Up and high, 1-0. Here comes the pitch from Waller. Up and away again. So 2-0 now to Johnson. Here's the 2-0. Fouled away off the catcher. It's the first strike of the at-bat for Waller. Here's the pitch, 2-1, and they are going to call it a strike. Very close swing there. Decided at the last second not to go with it, but it was called a strike. So 2-2 now to Gracie Johnson. That's a ground ball to the third baseman. And there's another 1-2-3 inning for Mosinee. So back-to-back innings, 1, 2, 3. As Schwano will look to turn around here in the bottom of the second. So we go to commercial break.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Hello and welcome back to this matchup between Schwano and Mosinee. 3-0 Mosinee to start off this game so far. Bottom of the second, and it's going to be number 11, Angelica Mice, as that's going to be in there for a strike. Still pitching for Schwano is Myers. Looking to have a bounce back inning here. Here's the pitch, and kind of a weird spin on that ball, as that's going to be the first out here in the bottom of the second. So a great play there from the first baseman of Schwano, number 20, Abigail Wachtel. As batting now will be number 14, Brilly Caxor. It's going to be outside, 1-0. Here's the pitch. Chopper ground ball to third base. And just got the out, so 2 away now. And a great job here to the bottom of the second for Schwano, as it looks like Myers is finally settling in after first inning, giving up 3. So batting now will be top of the order, Talon Jershile. Jershile takes the ball there. Here's the pitch for Myers. Outside. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Talon Jershile. And that's going to be outside again. So 2-0 now. Myers looks to get out of this one. And finally gets it in there for a strike. So 3-1 now to Jershile. Her sister, Peyton Jershile, on deck. Here's a pitch for Myers. Base hit. And that's going to hit the wall. So that's going to be all the way to second base for a double. As Talon Jershile gets it all the way in between the center fielder and right fielder for a double. As Mosinee finally has some life here in the bottom of the second. As here's Peyton now with the bat. And that's going to be a base hit. As they throw it all the way to home plate, so it's going to be a double for Peyton Jershile, as her sister, Talon Jershile, gets across to make it 4-0 now. So right when you thought that Schwano was going to get out of this one, Mosinee comes right back and gets another run across to make it 4-0 in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch, and it's in there for a strike to Addison Henrik. Outside, 1-1 now. Henrik has another chance at an RBI opportunity with the runner in scoring position. Here's the pitch for Myers. Ground ball to the shortstop, has trouble with it, and that's going to be, believe they're going to count it as an error on the shortstop, number 3, Ella Stubbert. As now runners on the corners for Mosinee. So 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Myers looking to get out of this one, as it'll be Maggie Waller now, the pitcher to bat. Swing and a foul ball. Here's Waller now on the 0-1. And they're going to let the runner go to steal second base. That's Henrik. Pitch outside, 2-1 now to Waller. Here's the pitch now for Myers. Swing up in the air, fly ball right field and caught. As could have been even a worse inning for Schwano, but Myers gets out of it, and it's only 4-0 now here going into the third inning. Just a reminder, this is brought to you by Culligan Water. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. As it will still be Waller pitching. So we're going to see Ava Wachtel batting now for Schwano. So 4-0 so far in this one as we head to the third inning. And that's a deep drive, and it looks like it's going to get over the net. And she lost it when it went through the net, and that's going to be an easy double for Schwano. So finally their first base runner of the day. It comes from Ava Wachtel, as that is definitely a very tough play to make with that net up in the air. And it just snuck right through that hole in between the roof and the net. So runner in scoring position now for Schwano. So it's going to be Seehafer batting now for Schwano to get that runner in, the lefty. Here's Waller now, the 0-1 pitch. That's in there for a strike. So 0-2 now to Lauren Seehafer. As that's going to get over the catcher's mitt. And Wachtel will be safe at third. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Seehafer. Swing and a miss And they finally get the first out here in the top of the third inning for Mosinee. So we're going to see J.C. Cowden batting now for Schwano. Oh and 1 now. Here's the pitch. Up and above for 1 and 1. Here's the pitch now, and up and away once again. So 2-1 now to Cowden. She looks to bring the runner home on third base. It'll be the first run of the ball game. 4-0 here, top of the third. So here comes the pitch from Waller. And fouled away. 2-2 now. Wachtel had a nice double to the wall to get her in scoring position. Then a pass ball got her to third. Schwano trying to capitalize now. Here's the pitch, and a nice pitch just outside. As it's a full count now to the sophomore. Here's the pitch, and up and away. Third time of that up at bat. And runners at the corners now for Schwano. So a game-tying run on deck now for Schwano. If they can get there. 1 out now. Top of the third is it's going to be back to the top of the lineup. Ella Stubbert. Here's the pitch from Waller, and that's in there for a strike. So much different inning here compared to the last two, as that's going to be outside. So 1-1 now to Stubbert. Here's Waller now. The pitch up and away. 2-1 now. Waller's been struggling in this third inning compared to the first two. She breezed by as that's going to get through for a base hit, and that's going to be the first run of the ball game for Schwano. Ella Stubber with the RBI single. So that's going to move Cowden to second base. So now it's the lefty, Marissa Tomaszek. With a chance to bring in some more runs here for Schwano, as that's in their first strike. Waller breezed by the first 6 for Schwano. And once it got to this third inning, that's when it started causing problems for this Mosinee team. Up and away now, 1-1. Tomaszek looking to bring in some more runners. 1 across already this inning. Here's the 1-1 pitch, as that's going to be fouled away. So 1-2 now to Tomaszek. The ideal play here for Mosinee would to get a double play. Here's the pitch, as that's going to hit the dirt, and it hits Tomaszek after hitting the grass and then just dribbling right to her foot. So probably the easiest hit by pitch she's ever going to have in her career. As it's now bases loaded for Schwano. Maggie Waller could get out of this with just one run allowed if a double play can be turned. Here's the pitch. Fouled away as that's going to go off of her foot. That is number 20, Abigail Wachtel. Looks to be okay. She's going to step back into the batter's box. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing. Chopped. Going to go home. And they got the out. So a great play there from Schwano. That's number 1, Emily Verhassel, making the correct play there and going home on a force out. As it's now 2 away now. Maggie Waller feels like she's been pitching forever, but only one run allowed. Still 4-2-1 ball game. That's going to be a ball. Up and away now to the pitcher, Candace Myers. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swinging a drive. That's going to bring in a few runners, or maybe just a couple. 2 will come across, and an 2 RBI single for Candace Myers, and Schwano, just like that, is within only 1 run now here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Excuse me, top of the 3rd inning. It'll be Hannah Yeager now, and that's going to bring another run home. As it'll be a tie ball game as all 4 runs come across here in the top of the 3rd inning for Schwano. So 4 early for Mosinee to make it 4-0. As time has been called for Mosinee. So a great top of the 3rd inning here for Schwano. Is just like that, we are all tied right back up. And it looks like they're just talking to Waller. So no pitching change looks to be happening. 2 outs here. Just a reminder, this is brought to you by Stevens Point Orthopedics, proudly providing the central Wisconsin community with orthopedic, sports medicine, spine, and physical therapy services. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. As it looks to be Lauren Seehafer up to bat now for Schwano. Brought 4 across already. Can they bring more across? Here's the pitch from Waller, and that's going to be in their first strike. So 1-1 now for Maggie Waller. Oh, it is. It's actually Gracie Johnson batting for Schwano. And a deep drive, and that's just going to get out of the reach. 1 run across, as it's an RBI single for Gracie Johnson, and Schwano has taken the lead here in the top of the 3rd inning. 4-0 Mosinee before this inning started, and now it is 5-4 Schwano as they have really gotten the bats together here. Is up to bat now will be Ava Wachtel. Here's Waller now with the pitch outside. Wouldn't be surprised if Gracie Johnson attempts to steal second with the runner on third base, Hannah Yeager. Here comes the pitch from Maggie Waller. And that's going to hit the netting. Foul ball. So 1-1 now for Maggie Waller. Here's the pitch. Swinging a drive, and it is another foul ball for Wachtel. The right fielder had a chance at it, but couldn't get there. As they finally get the ball back in. Here's the pitch now. Into the ground. 2-2 count. It's brought to you by Nicolay Bank. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, Merle. As that's going to be the final out of the inning. And a ground ball to the second baseman is finally Mosinee gets out of it. 5-4 now. Schwano has the lead heading into the bottom of the third as we're going to take a commercial break.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Take your education out of the classroom and give new spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
Hello and welcome back to this matchup between Schwano and Mosinee. If you're just joining us, Mosinee had a 4-0 lead going into the third inning, but Schwano has crawled all the way back to take a 5-4 lead heading into the bottom of the third. As it'll be Candace Myers pitching still here for Schwano's. Ball goes outside at 1-0 now to number 23, Megan True. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a strike. So 1-1. Pitch outside for Myers. As it's 2-1 now. And the count to True. Here's the pitch. Chopper, third base. Picked up by Johnson all the way across to number 20, Wachtel. As one away now for Schwano. As up to bat now will be Emily Verhassel. Chopper right over the pitcher's glove. Here's a quick play. Got to get it. No. Foot was off the bag. So an infield hit for Emily Verhassel. As another base runner here for Mosinee. Here's Peyton Allen now. The runner on first. And one away. Pitch in there for a ball. Just outside on the left corner. Candace Myers still pitching here for Schwano. Here's the pitch. That's going to hit the top of the roof, and that will be considered an out. So the first time we've seen that today. Mosinee had a few of those in their first game. As 2 away now for Mosinee. Batting is going to be Angelica Mace. Ball outside, 1-0. Two and 0 now to Angelica Mace. 2 outs, runner on first. Mosinee looking to tie this game right back up. Here's the pitch for Myers. That's going to go over the catcher and goes behind the netting as the runner is going to go to second. So runner in scoring position now for Mosinee. The chance to tie this game right back up. 3-0 count. And that's in there for a strike. So can Candace Myers get out of this at bat? The runner in scoring position, 3-1 now. As that's going to hit the ground, as that will go outside of the netting once again. So runners at the corners now for Mosinee, as it will be number 14, Brillie Caxer. So it looks like as that's going to get, almost caught in the outfield but dropped, as that's going to bring a run home. They're trying to go for 2 runs home, and she's nailed at the plate. So only 1 run comes across. Mosinee does tie up the ball game. They tried to get 2 across and couldn't. So 5-5 here as we go to the top of the 4th. Today's game is brought to you by Lee's Piggly Wiggly and Mosinee Family Chiropractic. Thank you to these wonderful local Mosinee favorites for bringing us today's game. So this game started off all Mosinee, having a 4-0 lead going into the 3rd. Schwano comes right back and gets 5 runs in the top of the 3rd, and then the bottom of the 3rd, Mosinee ties it right back up. So excited to see where this game's going to go. These two teams know each other quite well, as they did face last season for the final game for Schwano, as they ended up losing in that game against Mosinee in the regional final. The next game for Mosinee is on Tuesday, April 8th against Medford at Medford. As it looks like we're ready to get underway here at the top of the 4th. It's going to be Lauren Seehafer to bat. On the mound still is Maggie Waller. He's pitched all 4 innings. Ball outside, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. And then she squares for a bunt, trying to get to first. And she is out. A great bunt there, though, by Seehafer. but the catcher is able to read that one perfectly and gets the out for Mosinee. So one away now in the top of the 4th inning, as we're going to see Ava Wachtel batting now. Pitch in there, first strike. So Waller trying to have a turnaround inning here after giving up 5 last inning. Here's Wachtel now. Pitch and a line drive caught by the second baseman, Peyton Jerschle, excuse me. As another ball came in from the opposite game for a stoppage. Pitch in there now for a strike. Ella Stubber is the batter. Here's the pitch from Waller, and that's going to hit the ground. So 1-1 now to Stubber. Nobody on, 2 outs. As that's going to be a chopper to the shortstop. And Mosinee gets out of it. So no runs across this inning for Schwano, as it is still 5-5, as we're going to take another commercial break.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Hello and welcome back, as it's a 5-5 ball game here in the bottom of the 4th. Mosinee up to bat. This one's brought to you by Mutual of Wausau. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Here's Myers with the pitch, low and away. 1-0 on the count. Pitch outside, 2-0 now. Here's the pitch now from Myers. Base hit right up the middle, as that's Talon Jerschle. As an early base runner here for Mosinee. John's Auto Repair. For all your auto repair needs, Mosinee and Rothschild turns to John's Auto Repairs, just of Business 51 north of Mosinee. His runner goes and is safe. John's Auto Repair, you can trust to have it done right and get you on your way. So here's the 1-0 pitch from Myers. Ground ball to the shortstop, and one away now. So that was Peyton Jerschley. So 5-5 here in the top of the fourth. As now batting will be Addison Henrik. And that's going to be fouled off and away. 0-1. So Talon Jerschley on second. One away now in the bottom of the fourth inning. It's a very good game here so far through 4 innings. Ground ball, shortstop. Another play here for Stubber. It's back-to-back plays as the runner goes to third now. Is up to bat will be the pitcher, Maggie Waller. So 2 away now. 5-5 ball game, bottom of the fourth. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. A big swing and a miss there from Waller. She really wanted to untie this ball game. The runner at third base. So here's the pitch for Myers, as that's going to be a foul ball. So it hits the roof in foul ground territory, so it is a foul ball. If it's in the field of play, it is an out. Here's the pitch now. Swing and caught. So all 3 outs made by Ella Stubber, as this one is still tied 5 apiece. Seifert Electric services the Mosinee and Wausau areas with the best in residential, commercial, and industrial electrical services. From simple jobs to new construction and thermal imaging projects to identify electrical problems. For all of your electrical needs, look to Seifert Electric. As it looks to be a new pitcher here for Mosinee. It's going to be number 18, Ava Bussey. As it looks like Waller's day is done, as she will head out to right field. As Bussey will look to keep this one a tie ball game as we head to the top of the 5th inning. Is up to bat will be number 2, Marissa Tomaszek. And that one almost hit her. She did get hit last at bat. This one's going to be in there for a ball. Here's the pitch now, low and away. So 2-0. Pitch and fouled off and away. So 2-1 now to Tomaszek. Here's the 2-1 pitch, up and away. So 3-1 now to Tomaszek, who looks to try and start this rally to get this Schwano team to take the lead, as that one's going to hit the top of the roof for an out. For your next new vehicle purchase, check out Dahl Honda and Dahl Chrysler in Stevens Point. With these two dealerships, you're sure to find just the vehicle you're looking for. Browse their selection online or just stop in person to see for yourself at Dahl Honda just off of Stanley Street and at Dahl Chrysler on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. So that one's going to be popped up in the air and caught by the pitcher, Bussey, and 2 away now for Schwano, as it will be Candace Myers to bat. So that one go out for a ball. Swing, and that one is going to be called a foul ball. So 1-1 now to Myers. That one looked like it could have been an out called, but ump decided to call it a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Bussey is 1 strike away from getting out of this one. Two outs, 5-5. Top of the 5th inning. 5s all across the board here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Bussey gets out of it as we go to the bottom of the 5th. All Roads Real Estate in Mosinee brings you a great blend of experience and knowledge with local realtors who support this community, schools, and programs. For buying, selling, renting, or commercial, let All Roads Real Estate lead you home. As it looks like they're going to stick with Candace Myers on the mound. She's pitched all 5 innings. Not a bad showing here from her. It's brought to you by Charlie's Hardware. From home projects, home repair, to sporting goods, rental services, and automotive. No matter your need, turn to Charlie's Hardware of Mosinee to get the job done. Leave it to Charlie's Hardware because you got work to do. So Mosinee looking to take back the lead. They haven't had the lead since the bottom of the 2nd inning, where it's either been tied or Schwano with the lead. Newton Electric, from residential to commercial, industrial to agriculture, Newton Electric in Wausau has been serving central Wisconsin since 1977. Give them a call or find them online at newtonelectric.com. As that's a base hit for Mosinee. That's number 23, Megan True. As this might be a rally here for Mosinee to take the lead. As you hear the fans, they're shouting, could have been a double. Decides to stick it at first base for a single. As here's the pitch. Ground ball. Struggled by the second baseman. Thrown overhead. As the runner from first base is going to go all the way to third. So now runners at the corners for Mosinee. Bottom of the 5th inning, and they got a chance to take a lead now with Peyton Allen coming up to bat. Rural Mutual, the next time you shop your insurance, call Brad Craiglaw and Ian Pierce, your full-service rural mutual insurance agents in Marshfield. Call 715-384-2826 today. Here's the pitch to Allen. She squares for a bunt. Doesn't square it, as the runner from first for Hassel will go all the way to second, steal second. So 2 runners in scoring position for Mosinee. No outs, 1 strike now to Allen. Here's the pitch. Swing. Base hit through. That's going to bring 2 home. And Allen's going to try and go for second. She does. As that will get through the shortstop Stubber's glove. So a 2 RBI double for Peyton Allen as Mosinee takes back the lead 7-5 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. So back-to-back-to-back hits for Mosinee, as Myers has given up all 7 earned runs, as it'll now be Bussey to bat. Pitch, and it goes below and underneath the catcher. Runner advances to third, so another chance at scoring. Here's the pitch from Myers. And that's in there for a strike. So 1-1 now to Bussey. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now. Allen on third. Chance to take a 3-run lead here in the bottom of the 5th. 1-2 pitch. Here it comes from Myers. Swing and a miss and a strikeout. First out of the inning, or excuse me, first out of the bottom of the 5th for Schwano, as they gave up 2 earned runs already. As now up to bat will be number 14, Brilly Kaxer. Swing and a miss. So looks like Myers finally settling in this inning. 1 out, 1 strike. As that's popped, hits a couple different areas of the roof. As it's now 0-2 now to Kaxor. Here's the pitch from Myers for a chance at a strikeout. Nope, low and away. For all your tire and auto service needs, look to Shiro Tire and Auto Service. Great deals on tires that fit your needs and sure thing to get back on the road. That's Shiro Tire and Auto Service. As that will be fouled off and away. So 1-2 now to Kaxor still. Runner on third. 2 already across in this bottom of the 5th. A very great matchup it's been so far between these two teams, as that one's going to hit the roof for an out. So 2 away now, as we're going to see Talon Jerschley back up to the plate. So 2 away now. As that's going to hit the ground fairly quickly. 1-0 now to Jerschley. As that one's going to get up in the air, but it's going to drop. As that will bring another run home. As back-to-back at-bats, Jerschley gets a double. An RBI double. This is now 8-5 for Mosinee. 3 runs across this inning. As it'll be now Peyton Jerschley. Gets it in there for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Runner was thinking about going, but decided to head back to second. 1-1 count to Jerschley. Outside runner does go this time as she gets the third. So chance now for Peyton to bring in Talon. As that will go outside, so 3-1 now to Peyton Jersley. Candace Myers trying to get out of this one. 2 outs. Pitch outside and a walk. So runners at the corners now. Wouldn't be surprised if Peyton takes off running to get it to a runner on third and second. But batting is Addison Henrik for a chance to bring in another runner. As there indeed does go Peyton. So runners at second and third for a chance at Henrik to bring in 2 off of a single. It would have to be a very hard hit single. Runners will go at anything. At the sound of a bat hitting a ball. As that one will go outside. So 2-0 now to Henrik. Here's the pitch now for Myers. Swing and a drive, and that is exactly what they needed. That's going to halt the runner at third. So a great job there from the third base coach. As Jersley definitely would have been out at home, but a run does still come across to make it 9-5 Mosinee, as they have scored now 4 runs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. So an RBI single there from Addison Henrik. So once again, I wouldn't be surprised if they end up take off running, as there she goes, and a swing and a drive, and that's just, whoa, and a nice diving catch there from the right fielder. She went all the way into the net. That was, I believe, Marissa Tomaszek, as they get the third out after giving up 4 runs in the bottom of the 5th. We head to the top of the 6th inning. Mosinee 9, Schwano 5. TRW Auto Body in Mosinee offers top quality collision repair. They'll have your vehicle back the way it was quickly and efficiently, while also offering 24-hour towing and courtesy loaner vehicles and a lifetime warranty on their work. That's TRW Auto Body in Mosinee, your friendly fender bender mender. As it will still be Ava Bussey on the mound. As Hannah Yeager will be up to bat. So now down 4 runs. They did come back down 4 runs in the top of the 3rd. So can they do it again here in the top of the 6th? Here's the pitch. Hits the ground, and it's going to be 1-1 now to Yeager. Starting a job, making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group with a full-time benefits that start day 1. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. Pitch outside now, 2-1 now to Yeager. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now to Yeager. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul ball. Express Employment. Get help finding your next career. Express Employment professionals with locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Learn more at expresspros.com. That's expresspros.com. Here's the pitch from Bussey. Swing and a drive is it's going to go all the way in. Almost a collision in right field, but caught by the sophomore Peyton Jersley. As 1 away now here in the top of the 6th. just like these players, bring their best to the field. Ridge Top Exteriors bring top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to sliding windows and doors, Ridge Top Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. Score big with trusted, local, affordable service. This pitch was in there for a strike from Bussey. Here's the second one. Swing and fouled off by Gracie Johnson. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Bussey. Just outside. It looked like the ump was ready to ring her up, but decided to call that one just outside the strike zone. So 1-2 now to Gracie Johnson. Fouled off once again. Here's the pitch now from Bussey. Swing and a miss. 2 away now on the strikeout there from Bussey. Mammoth Mortgage is your local, transparent, fun, and passionate mortgage pro, providing opportunities for low rates, hassle-free mortgages for buying and refinancing a home throughout Wisconsin. For all your mortgage needs, look to Mammoth Mortgage. Here's the pitch from Bussey, up and away for a ball. As pitch, another ball there from Bussey. So 2 outs, 9-5 lead here for Mosinee, looking to shut the door here. Here's the pitch, 3-0 now. This would be a very beneficial runner here for Schwano. So they got to do something, as that will be out there for a ball 4. As Ava Wachtel will get on base once again. As now we'll see Lauren Seehafer up to bat, the lefty. Here's the pitch now. In there for a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, so 0-2 now. Two outs. Looking to get the third out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Mosinee gets out of it once again. As a strikeout here from Bussey, and we go to the bottom of the 6th inning, 9-5. Mosinee, as we will take another commercial break.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
And welcome back to this very competitive matchup between Schwano and Mosinee. 9-5 here. Mosinee has the lead. So they just got all 4 of those runs last inning in the 5th, which it was tied 5-5 after Schwano ended up coming back down 4. So pitching for Schwano looks to still be Candace Myers. as she's pitched all 6 innings so far. Up to bat now is Megan Shrew. Here's the pitch, low and away, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Swing right back to the pitcher. He's got to go quick, and she gets her. So 1 away now for Schwano. Not too hot, not too cold. Turn to Four Seasons Heating and Cooling in Cronin-Wetter for all your AC and heating needs. Commercial or residential for new units or repair. Call Four Seasons Heating and Cooling in Cronin-Wetter. Low and away now, 1-0 to, looks to be Emily Verhassel. Up and away now, so 2-0. One out now in the top of the 6th inning. Swing, ground ball to Stubber all the way across to Wachtel. 2 away now for Mosinee. As it'll now be Peyton Allen to bat. That's in there for a strike. Very back and forth game this one's been. So here's the 0-1 to Allen. Swing, up and through for a base hit right up the middle. As a 2-out base runner now for Mosinee. As it will be, for the first time today, number 27, Brooklyn Simonis, coming up to bat. So Allen on first base now for Mosinee. Here is Simonis. Low and away now. Myers still pitching. All 6 so far. 2 away. Swing and a miss. As Allen's going to go to second, she is safe. His time has been called. So a stolen base there for Peyton Allen. As Simonis has a runner in scoring position now, with a chance to hit double digits. Up and away, 2-1 now. So good at bat here so far for the new batter, Simonis. Curious to see where she will be playing for defense. As that's going to be fouled off the foot of Simonis. Looks to be all right. Just going to walk it off. She's going to talk to her coach, so time has been called. It's definitely a stinger. Signs point to that she will stay in the ball game. Allen on second base. 2 outs. Count is 2-2, 9-5 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. I believe it was actually another ball, so, or a foul ball, so still 2-2. Allen on second. Here's the pitch. And there's swing and a miss, strike 3. So that's going to end the 6th inning as we head to the top of the 7th and final inning. Nine to 5, Mosinee, as we're going to take another commercial break.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Hello and welcome back to this matchup between Mosinee and Schwano. Mosinee has a 9-5 lead as we head to the final inning in the 7th. It's Bussy pitching still, 3rd inning now, as it will be number 10, J.C. Cowden, to bat for their last chance to get runs across. Here's the pitch. Fouled off and away. So 0-2 now to Cowden. Here's the pitch, and it is fouled off once again. So all 3 pitches have been strikes. Back-to-back pitches have been fouled off by Cowden. As the lineup change over back up to Ella Stubber. Leadoff hitter and just outside. First ball of the at-bat. Bussy has only allowed 1 base runner since entering the ball game. Here's the pitch. Fouled off once again. So up will come the 5th pitch of the at-bat to J.C. Cowden. Here it is. Swing, chopped, foul once again. So Cowden has fouled it off now 4 times in this at-bat. She looks to get contact with the ball. Here's the 1-2 outside. So 2-2 now to Cowden. No mistakes can be made here for Schwano if they want a chance of trying to get back in this ball game. And another foul ball here from Cowden. So we will see. I believe it is now either the 7th or 8th pitch of this at-bat for J.C. Cowden. Here's the pitch. Chopper finally in play, and Cowden's going to be safe. So what an at-bat there from J.C. Cowden as she gets 8 pitches. And the runner will be safe at first. And now will be Ella Stubber looking to keep this team alive here against Mosinee. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, 1 now. Here it is, out and away as they throw it down to first as Cowden calls time. safe at first. So 1-1, 9-5 here. Mosinee has the lead, trying to end this one. But Shawano's not going down without a fight. 1-1 now to Ella Stubber, the shortstop. And that's out and away. So 2-1. Schwano's definitely making this an interesting end of the ball game. As that's going to be outside. So 3-1 now to Ella Stubber. And that's fouled off and away. So apparently it is 2-2 to Ella Stubber, with Marissa Tomaszek on deck. Swing and a miss. So getting the first out in the inning is a Bussey strikeout. So one away now with Tomaszek up to bat. Mosinee can get out of this one and end the ball game with a double play. Here's the pitch. Swing, chopper. This is the chance of the double play. Here it is. Got her, and that's the ball game. Peyton Jerschley ends the ball game, getting both of the final outs, stepping on second and throwing across the first, as it ends with Schwano 5, Mosinee 9, as Mosinee wins back-to-back games. And a definitely great show here from Mosinee, as it was a back-and-forth game for the longest time until they took it there in the bottom of the fifth inning to end this one. I'm Brett McNamara. And Merle Steele, stay tuned for our Merle Steele post-game show. Consider moving your career to one of your largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest and apply at merlesteel.com.
Merle Steele welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our three facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merle Steele is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merle Steele is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.